Hi, this is Goddess Runic Seer. I wanted to do a video of how I get out, of explaining on how I wanted to show my plants, my beautiful plants. And I wanted to explain more about the death spell as I more unbind and unlock my muscles. It's like the more you do it, the more you unbind your muscles or unlock your muscles and you can be able to use them, the more that I can turn my head all the way to the right and all the way to the left. Before I couldn't do that. And now I can do it. Not all the way to the left, but I can turn. It's a crazy learning experience, but it teaches you on how the body works and how, I guess, a death spell splits your body up. You know, it splits the top and the bottom, you in half, and then the front and the back. And like I said, I wanted to be a forensic anthropologist, so I know how the the anatomical position that they have, that they make you learn, and how they have when you're doing an autopsy, is really how a death spell is. It's hard to explain, but it splits your body up in ways where I felt like I was working from the bone out to the full of my back. I don't know how to explain it. That's why I'm trying to explain it as I go. I'm still unbinding, but it's more of unbinding to where I can turn my neck, turn my head all the way to the left. Because the left side, they put it on my left side and it was affected on my left side because I had injured my sciatic nerve in February. So they have to have a place of entry where they put it. So since I had posted something on Instagram saying that I had hurt my sciatic nerve, that's where they put it. They put it in my back. They have to put it in a place where you're already injured. Um, there's a lot of people involved, a lot of community people. I have um, the big people that I feel like are involved are my family, the Sinclairs. And so, hold on, I have to finish making my mom coffee. I'm back. Hi. I want to be able to explain this. And every time I go on camera to try to explain this death spell, I can't explain it right. I just want to give thanks to have my life back, because what I'm doing now I couldn't do for a while. I wasn't comfortable in my body and I wasn't happy. I don't want to dwell on it, but I do want to explain so that anybody else that does have a death spell and they're confused get put on them, or I don't know really quite how I'm helping, but I do feel like I'm helping by putting it out there that yes, a death spell was put on me in the month of March this year, and because it was the month of March, I'm able to know who's all involved. I know who's all involved in it, and I'm making my animated story about it. I have to clean it up a little bit. I did put out a little short, but I have to clean the pictures up a little bit. There's a lot of other things that I want to do, a lot of other projects that I have going on. Um, my quest to find my ancestors. We have downloads with Farisha. We have ending karma for yourself and starting it for your enemies. Autism. I did want to talk about autism a little bit because how I grew up, it was tough because I didn't have nobody to explain to me that I'm autistic, that you need to understand me, to teach me and understand me. I had to learn as you go through life. You have to learn by yourself. I had to teach myself a lot of things, and I wanted I want to teach others, and I'm learning through raising my nephews how they are, because I see that they are just like how I was when I was young, and I didn't have nobody, but they have somebody. That's why I'm here. That's why they came into the world. You have to understand that God works in mysterious ways. You have to understand that your lessons, if you learn right from them, they become blessings. And you have to understand that through your trials and tribulations that you cannot harbor resentment and be bitter. Because if you are resentful and bitter, then you turn into someone who's just always angry and always out to get somebody else. I have some people in my life like that. And I just wanted to change the scenery a little bit because I am just sitting back and getting feedback on from my ancestors how I should change my channel, because I want to change my channel. I want to incorporate more of nature because I am a healer. Of course, I got through a death spell. I healed myself through a death spell by listening through spirit. But I want to incorporate more nature and more introduce myself a little bit more. I keep quiet and don't say anything because I'm Scorpio rising. Okay, I'm mysterious. I'm hidden. I like to just be in my house all the time, which I am in my house all the time. But I don't go nowhere. I stay in my house and I read books and do tarot readings. I do want to change the way I do tarot readings. So I do want to do tarot readings. I guess I'm going to do tarot readings. I still am going to do runes because I love runes. I think that is really the thing I should be doing. But I had put 2 decks together, and I'm going to be working from this deck more along with the runes. I'm just trying to change and reinvent myself, put myself out there for people to understand the wide variety of me. I'm multifaceted. I have a lot of things going on in my head, and I have a lot of things that I can help people with. And one thing is I'm trying to get this animated story out, and I'm trying to really I want to keep talking about the death spell just because as I'm going through it, I want to explain how I'm feeling, and what I'm able to do. I'm able to look up in the sky now. I couldn't do that. I couldn't turn my head to the right. I couldn't turn my left all the way to the right. And I'm talking about chin, shoulder, like I still kind of really can't do that because it's like you unlock slivers, right, at a time. So it's like, right, kind of like how they train you or how they teach you how to, like a clock, tick, 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 tick. With each tick, whether each unbinding, you're able to move your head all the way to the left, move your head all the way to the right, and look up. It's amazing how you have to be restricted in your body in order to really respect and learn how the body moves, how you move your body. I know at the very beginning I was watching a diver. I was watching different things on YouTube as I was getting out of this YouTube spell. I mean, YouTube spell. YouTube spell? So is somebody trying to put a spell on my channel? Wow. I feel that way. I feel like people don't really like me. And that's fine, but when you try to put a spell, so you're trying to put a spell on my YouTube channel. Wow. So they want me to stop putting myself out there. They want me to stop. Wow. I don't even know what I'm saying. I want to come out with more things to talk about, and I don't even, what was I saying? I just want to talk about how I was watching different YouTube channels. And so I was watching this diver. I was watching my 600-pound life. And I just was seeing how when you dive, how you move your body. I was watching synchronized swimming, how they move their body. Figure skating, I was watching how they move their body. Like, I was relearning how to move. So those videos that I have, they're really not, people are taking them in the wrong way. I think some people are. Because yes, I am moving in graphic ways, but that's only just because I have to reawaken my whole body. My entire body. I have to learn how to reuse it again. There's nothing graphic, there's nothing nasty, no connotation or nothing. That's another thing that kind of gets on my nerves, that people actually think that I'm out there selling my body. There's comments. People leave comments. I know that this one person, I'm not going to say his name, but in a live chat, he had said something to me, and I was making a joke about eating cherries, right? I'm going to take a picture of me eating cherries. And he said something nasty. And, at the moment, I'm nice. So I'm just like, oh, it's not really directed at you. Because I wanted to correct myself, because I'm not a nasty person. I'm not. I'm not out there selling myself. If I did, I would not be in my house all the damn time if I was out there selling myself and I had some money. That's not what I do. These people do not like me so much. They do not like me sharing my gift to others that they are going to stop me, try to stop me in every which way. The death spell was the last straw. So hopefully I'm toward the end of this whole twin flame thing and I can finally kind of move on with my life, because everybody's at a different place in their life. But you know, the comments, just the comments really get on my nerves because people believe it. So if you say something, then obviously you believe it. It's really getting on my nerves because if you don't see it, why do you believe it? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Like, if you don't see it, then why? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're going to see some aspect. If I was really out there selling myself, you're going to see some aspect of it, right? I'm going to be looking different every damn time. I'm not going to be rocking the same turban, the same shirt, the same earrings. Now, I have a different necklace, but I bought this necklace when I was working at the bookstore that I was working at. And that was last year when I got laid off for no reason. Okay, I'm back. Had to put a pizza in the oven for my nephews. And then my mom came out to talk to me a little bit. So the plan is to have the animated story coming out, more of about the death spell. And I need to think of a creative way to expand on the death spell, right? Because maybe I need to go into one of my anatomy books and use terminology a little better. But the pizza's in the oven.
Wait.
What? Yeah, I'm on camera.
How long we talking?
I'm about to get off. I just put it in there on 15 minutes. Okay? I'm going to get busy in a minute. So, peace. I love you guys. And I will come back with more content. Thank you. Bye.